What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is two guys, one slot. Hi, I'm the Slot Master, and about 1,600 miles away is my old pal, the Russ Factor. Hi, Russ Factor.
Hi.
How's it going, buddy?
Good, pal. How you doing?
I am doing super. Thanks for asking.
Nice.
Episode 30. Did I say 33? I meant 34. We are on episode 34. 34. And as you'll see right here, right here, we've got a couple new sponsors for the show. Thank you so much. We'll be talking about those after a while. But what's going on, Russ Factor? How are you? How was your week?
Good, dude. It's finally recovered from Vegas. Took a while. Had that sprained ankle we talked about, so it took a few extra days, but fully recovered, rested, and ready to go back. But it's gonna be a little while before I go back.
I'm going back actually in a month.
Yep.
What's today? The 15th to 1 month from tonight. I will be at the show again. Thanks to everybody joining us on YouTube and TikTok. Maybe is TikTok up and running? I just didn't see if it was live or not, but I can see the chat. Supersonic, what up? 207 Patriotic Miss. Thank you so much. I finally got the chat up and running. And again, you can see these right here are some high quality sponsors. The links are in the description. It's linnylang.com and Chunky Monkey Designs. We'll be talking about those coming up here soon. So we were I guess we're 3 weeks removed from Vegas already? Is it that long? God, it seems like we were just there.
Yeah, it was Halloween. That's what I was telling Sarah, my wife, the other day. It was like we were talking about something, and I'm like, God damn, Thanksgiving's next week. And I go, it's been November 1st in my brain the entire month.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's just been the time has just not gone. It's just been different. I don't understand why. I don't know why the time has been. It's so fast. I cannot believe next week is already Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane to me. God, it's crazy to me. I don't know why that it's already Thanksgiving.
It took forever because I planned the U2 trip that we were both on like 3 months in advance, and oh my God, it just felt like 6 months went by to get there. But yeah, now this month's acting weird, but it still feels like a long time until I go back in February.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. I like our kids are out, I think all next week, all the family and everybody's coming in, and it's just weird. What are your plans for Thanksgiving? Are you staying there?
Yeah, we're doing it low key. It's just gonna be me and Sarah and the cats for Thanksgiving. We're gonna just go get a little meal to put together for that day for ourselves, chill out, hang out, and not do anything big. My mom invited me up, but I'm like, I'm tired. I'll see you at Christmas.
Hell no, Mama. I'll see you at Christmas.
Yeah.
Have you done any casino, and have you gone up to Talking Stick in a while?
Not yet. I need to get over there though, especially now that my little leg's back in action, ready to go, and I've been itching to go over there and see what's happening. But
tell us what they do with your legs, or your feet.
Oh yeah. I think I talked about this last week on the show. As I ended up going to the emergency room because
it's healed and everything. I remember. Yeah, you were saying you went there.
No blood clots, no fractures. I still got like some limited mobility in it. I'm still wrapping it like for a few hours every other day because like after I walk for a while, kind of got a little pain in there, but it's getting better every day, so I'm not concerned. I don't think I need to go to a orthopedic doctor yet or anything.
God, that sucks.
We'll see where things are. It was a bad sprain, though, man. Like that, my whole foot just went inside real boy shoes in my LeBronzies.
Your LeBrons. Again, thank you everybody for watching on Facebook, on TikTok, and on YouTube. And if you miss any part of the show, you can
no TikTok tonight. TikTok screwed us over. Sorry about that, gang.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. But anyway, if you miss any part of the show, you can check it out wherever podcasts are found. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Play. You can just hit it right there. Becky, Personality LLC, thank you so much for your subscription. 9 months.
Coming up on a year.
9 times.
Hanging out with us, crazy fellas.
If you are sick one more day, Ferris, 9 times. So the slots have kind of been just strange for me.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks. Bubba, like I said last time, the Vegas trip was a lot better than what it was previously. It still wasn't great.
Yeah.
Then we came back. Bubba did a live while we were in Vegas, and then he and I did our first live together that we have in a couple months. Last, what was that, Sunday maybe? And they were just kind of tight. It was weird. It's that Buffalo Link machine is just the major. I know that it's very tight because normally the majors don't max out because so many people play that. They had 2 maxed out majors when I was there the other night, and then the other night, night before, I can't remember. They were decent. I started out okay. I played a whole bunch of slots. Speaking of which, I am blaming you for the OMG cats.
You played OMG kittens?
OMG kittens with Mr. Bubbles and Mr. Wigglesworth or whatever the hell that God-forsaken game was.
So you didn't win. Okay, if you had to spend the rest of your life, all eternity in hell, and you only had 2 slots to play, and you had to pick one, would you play OMG kittens or Zeus for all eternity? Zeus. Okay.
Zeus. I was saying I have found a worse game than Planet Moolah and Zeus, and that is OMG.
OMG kittens. Maybe that OMG puppies machine we saw was the one back in Vegas.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Because we didn't see kittens. Puppies. We saw OMG. Well, we might have seen it, but we saw OMG puppy. There was someone in the chat that's like, they have a kitten one too, and I was like, oh boy.
Okay. That's where that whole thing. You were like, you have to play that machine whenever you see it. And I was like, I swear I've seen it. So I played it last night, and it is the worst slot machine in the history of slot machines. B-Mini, Little Shop of Horrors is not even close. I don't particularly mind that machine, to be honest with you. You
can kind of tell when that machine's just gobbling up your money, though. Like right after a little bit, you're like, I'm either going to sit here and win something or I'm going to, That's the thing. I don't like that one because it's like you know when it's going to be bad, and you just keep playing it.
Right. And kitties, OMG kittens. I think maybe I got 1 line hit. I never got a line hit that paid more than my bet. And you can bet. I mean, you can bet a lot of money on that game. I just don't. I don't understand it. Yeah. Crazy. It was such a weird game. What's up, Chunky Little Churb? How's everybody in the chat tonight? Roulette Master, what's up? Supersonic, again, Patriotic Miss, and Becky, Personality. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind to us.
You sent me a video. Speaking of just slots I want to play soon, you sent me that video of the one that's over at my MGM. I am eager to go visit that when I go back in February.
Yeah.
Cherry's Jubilee. I know exactly where those machines are, and I will tell you, I've always just I haven't cared about it. I just walked right by them all the time. And that video we saw, it's like these things just hit. And at one point in this video we watched it, they literally hit 2 at the exact same time for $1,000. Like,
yeah, I'm a Slut for Crew Socks sent me that. She was like, "Oh my gosh, we've got to try this game out." And I know exactly where it's at because right across the way you can see in the side. We were watching Cowboy Slots, and right across the way you can see that sushi restaurant or Asian situation right over there. And she sent it to me, and I know exactly where we're at. I'm gonna have to play this.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't know if you're gonna sneak over that way when you're down near the strip in next month, but if you get a chance to hit it first, test those waters and let me know how it is.
What's up, Kylie? Yeah, she's in the chat. She sent me that, and she was like, I think you've probably seen this video. And she always assumes that I see everything. I don't really see most of the stuff that I see people send me. And she sends me stuff like that all the time, and it's good stuff and music and stuff. And Flaming Goat Lips sends me a lot of goats with their tongue out shaking their heads. Dizzy Girl Gnome sends me like tonight she sent me a live of a lady that is her doll is a doll, and that's her baby. And
that weird lady that stands in parking lots and like slaps that alien baby doll.
It's not an alien, it's like a real life baby doll. This lady was. I mean, there are some strange birds out there, man. There are, and I mean, and Dizzy Girl Gnomes finds them all. And I mean, I love them. The other one was, it was a kid, breastfeeding, and the breast was hairier than my chest. They weren't sure if it was a man or a woman that was breastfeeding, but again, she finds those, and those are fantastic.
I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? That's exactly what I thought about. But everybody continue to send me all the videos that you do send me. I love every single one of those videos that you send me. Each person or each has their own situation of videos. I know when I'm opening up a Flaming Goat Lips video that was sent to me, it's going to be something fantastic. And,
gotta get me in on these mixes, guys. If you're friends with me on TikTok, send them on my way too.
Careful what you wish for there.
I got a lot of free hours in the day.
Careful what you wish for. In all honesty, careful what you wish for. But you know that everybody's. Ooh, what did I just do? Oops. Did I lose you?
No.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. My computer just froze up. I grabbed my charger. But no, they're fantastic. I always know I'm going to get something informative or a very good band musically if Kylie sends me something. But it's good. Keep them coming.
And you and I just shared Vegas Policy content back and forth, like off the beaten path Vegas Policy content.
Policy.
Steve sent me a link the other day, and I pull it up, and we find out that I thought he was just a big old tall, lanky, old skeleton bald dude. And no, dude is absolutely fucking ripped.
Yeah, I forgot. I did a deep dive into the Vegas Policy rabbit hole, and I found a personal Instagram that he used to have 10 years ago is when he started it, I think. And he hadn't posted anything in about a year and a half. And it was his workout. And he was 5'8" or 9, I think he said. And at one point he was 230 pounds when he was 40 years old. And now he's 55-ish. And he's in the best shape of his life. And it's crazy how ripped Vegas Policy is. Vegas Policy. It's pretty funny. If you're not following Vegas Policy, he is the informative.
I laugh a lot, but dude, there's just a lot of interesting little facts around Vegas. He's always at that hotel that's not open yet, the Fontainebleau.
Yeah.
And it flooded recently. I just see the coolest shit on his channel, and I'm like, this is cool.
It's very interesting. He's very open about what he makes on there. He talks about how he is a degenerate gambler and how he lost millions in his 40s. And he worked for Google and was making $75,000 a month for 7 years. And lost it all. And now, I think the weird thing about Vegas, we need to get him on the show.
Yeah, I've been trying to start barking up that tree a little bit. Let's see what we can do.
We've got to get Vegas Policy on the show because I have a shitload of questions. One of them being how he stays with his ex-wife in Vegas at a hotel room suite and lives with his wife, Mahi, in Atlantic City or New Jersey or wherever he's from. But like you said, there's something about him. And I don't necessarily think that everybody laughs as hard at what he says like I do. But I find pretty much everything he says hilariously funny. Yeah. I don't know why. It's Vegas Policy.
He's probably one of my top 5 content creators on TikTok.
He is. I watch Vegas Matt. I watch Vegas. A lot of Vegases. I watch the girl that at night. I watch the girl that is a ventriloquist who sings Captain Chin.
Yep. I watch a creepy taxi driver in Vegas. He's
really?
Weird. Yeah, I'll send a link to him. He's he's kind of weird.
I need to check him out.
Yeah.
What's he? So he just has his TikTok rolling while he's driving around with the cab.
Yeah, he drives a cab, and then every now and then when he hits Fremont, he'll take a break and get out and go walk down on Fremont for a while and just point the camera at things and say creepy stuff.
I need to send him.
I'll send him your way.
The TikTok has been there. It's so strange. You and I talked a touch on this last week. You think the death of TikTok is what they're pushing so hard right now? Yeah,
it's imminent, man. The whole shift of the dynamic with the content has changed. They are just 100% pushing stupid TikTok shop content. And I mean, it is the lowest tier bullshit because anybody with 5,000 followers can just fill up a store with affiliate links, basically, and then just start shitting out this like, hey, I get this little cup here that you can turn it upside down and the liquid stays in. Click my TikTok shop, and that is like every other swipe on my feed certain days.
I wonder if you just keep pressing not interested, or whatever, that it'll just go away eventually. I think that it's just because Black Friday is coming up and the Christmas season is coming up and all of that.
A lot of major companies getting on board with it though, and that's the part where I'm like, I don't know if it's going anywhere, man. Because it's like,
what do you mean?
Like Newegg sells on there. Amazon sells under a lot of pseudo names on there now. Like it's just the same shit. It's coming from these big sellers. And, like, it's not all people who are, like, selling their own goods. I know we've got a couple friends who actually have, like, shops and stuff. And, like, I don't know if they're utilizing TikTok Shop for that. But, like, these people, this isn't their stuff. They're just literally, like, filling up a store. And they're getting a small cut if anybody buys this shit. Kind of.
Yeah.
Thing. And then they're just making dumb content that TikTok's like, oh, this is what we're going to push to everybody.
It's crazy though, because like I was viewing a couple of things like early, like the do it or drink game or whatever that you played that I used to play with my wife. They just sent it to me, and like this portable monitor, they just sent it to me. This security camera, they just sent it to me. And
that's what I hear. I don't have enough invested in that world to get the free, but that's what everybody on there is like. Look what TikTok sent. We got it for free, and I was like, I don't get free shit.
I thought the whole battling situation where those people are basically street corner begging for money or gifts or whatever was going to be the death of TikTok. But man, I don't know. I've just been on Reddit reading a whole bunch of creators that are really starting to not put stuff on.
I'm seeing a bunch of people. I barely get on Facebook, but Facebook and YouTube. A bunch of people who never stepped foot over there that I recognize from TikTok are just starting to fill up shorts and reels now because they're trying to. I mean, they see it coming. Like they're not gonna stick on that ship. They gotta get the other houses in order. So I'm starting to see that content drift away from TikTok actually too.
Right, and this is a perfect time. Attention, all trendsetters. Attention. Get ready to elevate your streetwear game because LinnyLang.com is bringing you the hottest drop of the season. It's the All Good in the Hood sweatshirts, where comfort meets style in the most epic way. And guess what's making a bold statement this Black Friday, Russ Factor?
What's that?
It's the exclusive Melted Grin hoodie. It's a true game changer. Picture this. A black canvas adorned with a uniquely crafted melted grin design that's as edgy as it is comfortable. Damn. Visit LinnyLang.com for the All Good in the Hood. Ding!
My belt doesn't work anymore.
Wait, what? For real?
Well, this was, I don't know if you can see that. This is a bad bell.
Oh, bad.
So it was never good anyway. The good bell's out in the real studio.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Be the first to snag your Melted Grin hoodie and other exclusive drops. It's Black Friday. LinnyLang.com. Go to LinnyLang.com. That is the sponsor of the very first half of Two Guys, One Slot. Oh, hello. Oh, a wrench or a pair of pliers? Okay. I'm not sure why you have those, but that was perfect timing. All right. So the other thing, are you trying to still lose weight? How's that going?
I'm not gaining. I'll say that.
Are you still
I think
of a diet?
Yeah, I'm trying to kind of not fall back into a lot of old habits. I will have some things definitely heavily portion controlled that I wasn't eating during the actual competition, but I went up probably like 1.5, 2 pounds tops fairly quick after Vegas, and that's where I'm like stuck now. So still like 20 pounds down, which is great.
That is great. Keep losing it. I'm going to try to lose another 40. I need to get down to 200 I'm going to try to do it by May. You know, I don't know. I'm trying. I'm working. I need to start working out again. I had one of my friend's birthday parties today. We played golf today. I was supposed to go to a board meeting at 5, but they canceled it. So I just continued to play more golf. It was a beautiful day. Anytime you can be outside in the November, and it was 70 out today. So it was fantastic. So I felt pretty good. It's actually probably too hot at this point for the work Bubba's Picks 316 is doing with his Christmas lights. It's going to be sweet. So I know my cousin who won the weight loss competition is still down. The Slot Masters accountants lost, even more. I think he was down to 194, 95 last time I talked to him, and that is like 25 pounds off of what he started at. So it's crazy.
Roulette Master says the buy one get one free coupons delivered to the clubhouse from Jersey Mike's haven't helped me.
Yeah, I found the other day. It's like he had a couple subs from Jersey Mike's, and I made the mistake of asking him because normally I love Jersey Mike's, but it's a little too far from our office because his office is like 3 blocks away from mine. Same place, just 3 blocks south or 5 blocks south or whatever. But I saw him driving, and he had a couple of subs in his car, and it's actually they have one at Wichita State, which is interesting. So what else is going on? I was thinking, I was reading, trying to follow up with some stuff about on like Vegas and stuff, and I was reading all this stuff about how we talked a touch about it, how the CFO of the Sphere quit because he kind of was a bitch, because they were saying that it lost $98 million.
The rumor I had is the CEO screamed at him and then he quit.
And he quit, right? So he was kind of a little biatch. So the multi-billion-dollar venue, it's owned by MSG, Madison Square. And it reported a revenue of $118 million, which is 71% down from a year ago. How did they have any revenue?
They were part of the quarter wasn't even open yet.
Right. So the venue opened on September 29th. That was the very first day U2 played.
So they lost a whole month of the quarter.
I don't even understand how they had any revenue a year ago. What were they selling? Sweets or something? I didn't understand. It doesn't really explain that.
No, and they didn't really start running ads until a couple weeks after they turned it on, and they just had like the little cool stuff going on. So they weren't even like pumping ads on it yet at that point, which I know they make a lot of money off of ads. It costs like if we wanted to put our logo on there for the podcast, it'd be just some pocket change, $600K. To get it up there like twice a day for Monday through Friday kind of a thing.
No kidding. It seems like a good thing. Yeah. It said that the venue saw $4.1 million and $2.6 million from suite licensing. And it said that there wasn't a case of the CFO getting upset, but it's just like, they're gonna make money. They've sold out every single show, so much so that they did and added 2 extra months to it. So they're gonna make money. I just don't understand why or what this is. It's just a weird story to me. I don't understand it. There's something behind it. Why I don't know. I don't understand.
What I wonder, if and like I said, yeah, I mean, we're not gonna really find out what the financials of this place are until pretty much the end of U2, and as we get into Q1 of next year and everything, and they actually have a full schedule, we find out what's coming next. But like during the show, like I mean, being on the GA floor, you ain't going for drinks during the show. But I wonder like what the drink situation is like during U2 after the show started.
They had a drink. Buffalo Bob bought me a few. They had a little bar outside right on the GA, so you didn't have to go back into the auxiliary bar.
Oh wow!
So do you remember where the little car started out, where the DJ was?
It's over there.
Yeah, it's right over there. But you could wind back around by the bathrooms and go to the big bar. And the drinks are not cheap. They're expensive. I believe it was $40 for 2 beers and a tip is what my cousin said, something like that. But I don't know. It's just interesting. They're going to make money. I don't understand why the hate. It's probably all the jokes were like, U2 just shows up on like they did with your iPhone.
They preloaded the Sphere with U2.
Speaking of which, U2 again topped the Billboard Alternative Adult Airplay chart for the first time since 2017.
Brand new single, Atomic City.
And it pulled away from Coldplay for the most chart topper in history.
You remember when Coldplay was shaping up to be the next U2 and then they just completely left-turned?
I don't know what that left turn was. Maybe when Christopher Martin, the lead singer, was married and got rid of Gwyneth Paltrow, or I don't know. I don't know what that whole.
Because that first album, man, I mean, that was some choice stuff.
There are very few albums better than Coldplay's very first one. Like non-U2 for me. I listened to that whole album is incredible. You press play and then you just go away. Yep. It's fantastic. I'm trying to think. The Yellow was on that that album. It was called Parachutes.
Yep.
Is that right?
I think so.
Parachute. Yeah, Parachute. And what was that? 99, 2000, maybe? Is that
that would be 2000? Yes, Parachute.
It had like "Don't Panic."
Oh my god, that is probably my favorite Coldplay.
I'm trying to don't tell me. Pull the thing up. Let me see if I can name the track listing. "Don't Panic" was the first. Not Spies. Spies was third. Yep. Shiver was second. Spies, it was 4 S's, I think.
Three.
Don't Panic, Shiver, Spies, Sparks, Yellow, Trouble, Parachutes, God, High Speed, something about changing. Never change.
Yep.
Never change.
We never change.
We never change. And then I think there was 10 songs, maybe 11. I think there's 10. 10. Okay, so I need one more. Something of All Is Not Lost.
Everything's not lost. Oh my
Everything's
God.
not lost. Thank you very much. If you need any more stupid
bonus round, if you can get the 2 extra songs that were on the Japanese release.
2 extra songs. I'm trying to think. I don't think I would. I probably know the songs, but I probably don't know.
Careful Where You Stand is a hidden song track. 10. There's a gap, and then For You is the other one that was on there. But oh my God, you just listed off in order the fucking track listing of Coldplay's first album.
Very much. And then what was their second album? Rush of Blood.
Second
or third. Because Head Full of Dreams was their.
see.
How do I know this like all useless trivia about Coldplay? Rush of Blood had like Politic and In My Place and Scientists and Clocks and
So yeah, and then what's funny is this was a weird one because I don't mind this album either, but it totally like nobody really gave it any time of day. Was the 2005 release X and Y? That was a very weird album. It was like they released it, but it's like the industry forgot about him for a second. But that was a really good album too.
I can't remember. I think the only popular song
Fix
was like
You.
Fix You
And Talk.
I wanna fix you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it. And after that,
and I like Talk. I like that in the middle of it. That's a good one.
Oh yeah. And then after that, I can't listen to Coldplay.
Yeah, and that's it. That's it.
And now I think they're terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've thought worse of a band.
Hard left turn.
That they took a hard 180 in my mind. How could you go from that whole album to the very first Parachutes and God, I can't even remember. Rush of Blood. How can you go from those two albums to X and Y and just be like, it's not. I mean, they're terrible. But it's like, I'm trying to think of the other. I like Third Eye Blind. Third Eye Blind is one of the best with like Losing a Whole Year, and that their first album is one of the greatest albums that you can put in the CD player. You can put it in the CD player and just press play.
That's right.
Another band that I think it's kind of had a similar trajectory as Coldplay was Counting Crows.
Oh my God, yeah. Wow. You know what happened? I'm sure you know what happened.
What?
He got singing lessons.
Oh, really?
And then he paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Shoo la 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 la. Yeah, he got fucking singing lessons, and it was like, all right, I guess we're done.
I guess that's it. I mean, how could you go from Counting Crows' very first?
Oh my God!
Hold on, am I thinking of their very first album? Was August and Everything After? Or no, Recovering the Satellites was their first album, right? Oh my God!
Yeah.
What is wrong with me?
August
Really?
and Everything. No, Recovering the Satellites was their second. August and Everything Everywhere was 93. So they were in 93, and then 96 was Satellites.
Okay, so yeah, that would have been because it was my junior. Yeah, so that was the very first concert I saw when they came. Let's see. So August and Everything After had Round Here in Omaha and Mr. Jones and Perfect Blue Buildings and Something Begins. A Chick's Name. Don't Tell Me. It's a chick's name. Oh God, Anna Begins, and then they had Time Again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the next. No, I do. Rain King, Sullivan Street.
There's another one with Rain. There's Rain King, and then something else.
Raining in Baltimore, but there's something in between that. I don't know. God, see now that there's no albums like that anymore. You just listen to like singles. Like I listen to, I guess, Post Malone or whatever, and I can't think of anything off of any of his. Like if you said his album, like I don't know what's one of his albums.
I have no clue. Never got into it. I know like 3 Post Malone songs, barely.
No, you don't. I guarantee you know way more.
I know that one that goes, "Run away."
Like beer bongs and Bentleys.
I really don't know Post Malone. You forget that the popular music escapes me.
Stoney. Like you can't name like any albums.
No.
I mean, any songs that just keep going on. You know, like that. I mean, how do I remember from 1993? Is that what you said?
Yeah, 93.
Everything ever?
Is the first Counting Crows. Yes. So
30 years ago. So weird.
Uh,
so weird.
But speaking of you too, last week I showed everybody a collection of things I got. These were the ones that I've had since fucking like high school, man. U2 Go Home, Boston Elevation, and I watched this one the other. I love this one, man. Rattle and Hum. It's a really good one.
Yeah. Sydney is my favorite. One of my favorites.
So we got a few more. And
are those all U2?
What we got is Vertigo 2005.
Ooh, very nice, Russ Factor.
Yeah, and then documentary. You ever seen that?
Oh,
Sure
yeah, I have seen that. From the Sky Down, seen it.
This is one that I'm very excited to have now. Over at the Red Rocks.
Red Rock.
Yeah.
I like that. I like it.
My only Blu-ray, U2 360 Rose Bowl.
What's that playing? Of like a PS5?
Well, I mean, any Blu-ray player, Xbox, PlayStation, a Blu-ray player, PS4, PS3.
What's the difference between like a
Blu-ray and a DVD?
Yeah,
this is 1080p, and there's more disc space on here because they use a blue laser.
Oh, okay.
I got this one too. This one's a lot of fun because there's like extra tracks. There's like 16 main tracks and then like 5 other tracks. It's music videos.
Yeah, just I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff.
And then this one was so fun. We watched this one the other night.
Ooh, that is a good. Where was that filmed?
Mexico. And what's funny is, oh my God, the cameras they used and the lights they had for that just spectacle of a show. I mean, this was probably the craziest like visual like screen like until the sphere that anybody had ever had on a stage. I felt like the cameras freaked the fuck out. But on the second disc, there's a whole nother kind of version filmed differently of the second half of the show. And, it's so better. Like, the lights aren't oversaturated. I mean, because the cameras were freaking out with what they were doing with that light show. So it was pretty cool that they had a second half of the concert from different angles with different cameras. And as we were watching, I was like, oh, man, I wish they would have just done the whole show so we would have had 2 on here.
Like that's crazy. I wonder why they did that.
And then, as you said...
That's one of my favorites, ZTV.
You're going to have to let me know if you have anything in your collection I'm missing, because I'm still on the hunt to go on eBay and get it, because they're super cheap on there. But yeah, let me know if you get some time to look through your collection. If there's anything that I don't have, I'm going to look for it and fill it up, because these are great to watch, man. We just put them on and chill out, and
it's good. It's good stuff, man. I like it. So you'll see right over here up that way. There we go. Second half of the show is going to be brought to you by Chunky Monkey Designs. ChunkyMonkeyDesigns.com. The good part about these very well written radio.
Is this part of the read, or are you ad-libbing?
No, this is ad-lib. That I wrote all of these. I need to just cut the commercials so we can go to commercials and I can take a break. Yeah. Russ Factor, are you looking for a special way to cherish those precious school memories?
How did you know?
Look no further than ChunkyMonkeyDesigns.com, your go-to destination for handmade goods that tell a story. Introducing the personalized school year's photo frame, the ultimate school picture holder, and the perfect school photo organizer. ChunkyMonkeyDesigns.com. They believe in turning memories into treasures.
Nice.
I mean, how good? Could you write something like that?
No, I would need Chat GPT, the newest update, and help with the prompt to write that. No, I've seen some of that stuff, though. Last year, when every year when the kids are coming out of school and everything, you see a lot of the photos. And I know they sell the boards that you can customize to hold up in the pictures of, like, the first day, last day of school and stuff like that. So
yeah,
really nice.
The best part is each frame is personalized just for you. Add your child's name, graduation year, special message to celebrate the unique keepsake. That's ChunkyMonkeyDesigns.com, and it's all personally handmade. And it looks really cool. So check them out. Thank you to our second half sponsor, Chunky Monkey. Oh, yes, Designs.com. And moving directly into the wacky news. I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure. I can't believe nobody sent this to me yet. Tisha Campbell. Have you heard of Tisha Campbell? Russ Factor?
I don't. Name sounds familiar. Name rings a bell.
Ding. I don't even know if she's famous or not, but her TikTok, I believe it was on Instagram or TikTok. She found I would guess the motherlode of stuff when she was actually she is on the show Martin. You remember Martin?
Yeah.
He was on that, and she had a not safe for work surprise when she was cleaning out her dead father's bedroom. She found about 60 porn DVDs among his other belongings.
That's a hefty collection.
She was going through all of his DVDs, and it was actually pretty funny because it had like oxygen tanks laying around and medication bottles and food storage containers and a little shop of whores saving Ryan's privates.
Shaving Ryan's privates. I remember that from Donna Mike's show.
Oh, so she just goes through this entire thing. She goes, she wasn't embarrassed. It's the whole video of her just laughing because she was just like, this is exactly what I needed. She said, my dad would have loved this. And that always
it's a heartwarming story, really.
It always makes me laugh because I basically did the exact same thing. We need to start a company. Like when your loved one dies or when you die, it automatically calls like my company, and we go to your house and we know where your stash is of whatever you don't want everybody else to see, and we get rid of that stash prior to your family coming over and finding that, much like this viral video. I just don't have a name for it yet, like rest in pieces or something. I don't know. You need to come up with that cleaning company that goes in, completely disinfects that room,
gets rid of all the porn and the cocaine and
it gets rid of all of the unmentionables.
That fleshlight under the bed,
Yeah, past porn. Yeah, we could just call it past porn. Thanks, James. Or porn. Flaming Goat Lip says porn stractors, something like that. And that's a great idea. We'd go in, we'd clean all your internet history.
Yeah, we'll clear that browser history for you.
When you type in naughty Asians, your grandma doesn't have a heart attack when she pulls that computer up. It's just, that would be a fantastic company that somebody needs to start. And hey, I'd like I don't know, it's just a one-time fee of like $150. Wherever you're at, we'll have all these subcontractors in every city, and they will go clean your browser history, throw away all those notes to your girlfriend that you don't want your wife to see, all of the things, all the porn, all that. And coincidentally, I did this for my best friend.
Yeah,
for Steve.
Yeah, what did you clear out?
A whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I can't, and it's a vault. I can't tell people what I threw away or what I found or maybe kept.
I guess I'll find out when you recruit me to do the same for you.
Yeah, you'll find it'll say Steve on it.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah, Sock says it's got to be a few $1,000. Don't cheapen yourself.
Yeah, right. No. This service comes at a premium for sure.
Don't be embarrassed after you die. Send in the porn stractors in to clean up that space. We will make sure that room is, sometimes you may have to rip the carpet out I mean, you never know what you're going to have to do to clean that place up.
We have to scrub the walls. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah. If you've got those socks that are like boomerangs, we'll throw those right in the trash and haul that trash off for you.
It's kind of like cleaning up a crime scene, but there was no crime.
Right. Well, maybe there was. What'd that sock do to you? Show me where it hurts. Yeah, so I don't know. I was just thinking of that when I immediately thought of that when that lady, I was like, oh my God, I did that. I did this. I did this for my best friend. I did this. And that's probably the first I shouldn't have even talked about it, but I did it. That's funny. Yeah, exactly. Who cares when you're dead? Well, say that to your son who has your uncle and sister and whoever over at your house cleaning out your things.
Yeah.
It's not for the dead person's embarrassment. It's for the family members' embarrassment.
To prevent trauma from the ones that continue to move on and live. Like they don't need to live with that trauma. It doesn't matter to you, but
hey, you're dead.
Yeah. I mean, some people that wouldn't give a fuck, but that's good. That's good. It's like you're looking out for your loved ones with a service like this.
Exactly. See that? Take care of your loved ones.
We'll have a third sponsor next week.
All right, LinnyLang.com. Moving on, it's Pornstractors. These guys, I haven't written this up yet in my head.
Picture this.
Pornstractor, do you have those socks that appear to be boomerangs?
I do. How did you know?
Let Pornstractors come in and remove those for you. Are you dead? Well, you don't know it yet. Let those guys have a extensive browser history that you'd like cleared, but you're dead. These guys can handle it for you. Let these guys do the dirty work. Did you have what you thought was popcorn ceiling? That isn't popcorn ceiling. Let Pornstractors remove that for you. Speaking of which, I saw some TikTok where this lady went in to might have been the Luxor.
Yeah.
And my God, she got the blue light out.
Oh, I watched her. Ooh, yeah, I watched her. And there was she's like, oh my God. She looked at one wall and it was just covered in dribbles. And I'm like, ah. Did you see it was at the one I watched where all the little, the little buttons that are in a mattress and the thing around it was just a ring of fucking glow. And she's like, I don't even know how this happened.
I don't even know how this pool collected. I had to stop and then come back to it.
Yeah.
It was like a train wreck. I looked, I was like, oh, Jesus, there's a limb. Ooh.
Yeah, that was disgusting. I saw that. We probably saw the exact same on the same day, and I'm just watching it
I mean, bed bugs did not even hold a candle to this black light situation that she had going on at the Luxor. You want to know why these are $29.99 an evening? Well,
let's take a look.
Let me give the old light switch a flipperoo.
Oh, disgusting.
You see these dribbles? Look at this collection right next to the button on a mattress.
Yeah, that was not the highlight of my week watching that video, man.
So disgusting.
Because I'm just sitting there going, I'm never going to take a black light into one of these places. And I stay at the MGM, and I'm like, something tells me I'd find things there, too.
There's some wild shit that's gone in that place, too. Yeah. Trust me.
Imagine the couch. Because all the couches in any casino you go to down there, all the couches are 25 years old.
I know. And they're just, at some point, there was a casting couch.
Yep.
At some point. God. Oh, it's so gross. What are your plans for this week? What do you got going on this rest of the week?
Oh, nothing much. Big Friday show, you know about that, and then getting into the weekend, just kind of getting our shit in order for our little, like I said, our little low key Thanksgiving. That's the end of next week.
looking for the weekend.
But
It's 5
outside of
o'clock,
that,
baby.
nothing.
It's the word. That's the bell. I was reading this thing where it said, I can't remember what song they played, but it was for 27 years since the radio station started. This station in Canada at 5 o'clock on Friday, it kicked off the weekend. And they played that song, and it was a Canadian band, and I can't remember. And I was going to send it to Dizzy Girl Knowns, but I had now forgotten what that was. Don't know why I just thought of that, but that was strange memory that just hit me that I need to find what that song was. It was interesting because every day T95 plays the exact same song at 5 o'clock. After they play Mandatory Metallica, they played, God, what song? I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I don't know why.
I can't find
why
it.
that just hit me in my head.
I think I've heard this story, but I can't remember the song either.
I don't remember. It was a Canadian band, and I actually had never heard the song. And you'd think I would hear the song. It was from a popular band from like the 80s, I think. I'll find it. I'll find it when we get done here. Gosh, dang it. I can't remember what it is. But we have a question from the audience. Are you wearing your cat hat? Russ is taking his headphones off. He is turning it around. It is the cat hat.
Good eye. There you go. There you go.
Goat Lips. That's pretty good. Goat Lips wanted to know what you were telling me that hat is extremely warm.
Oh my God. So here's the deal about it. Like, you know, it's not a good hat for staying cool. It is fur. So on the inside, all there is these little holes that you had in hats. But there's no ventilation in this hat. I'm like burning up right now, but it's part of the outfit.
So
I gave my Slotmaster hat to my dad.
I know your dad was. I haven't seen your dad down at the casino in a while. I used to see him a lot.
He went. I know he had a trip. I don't know if he's back yet, but he went to Tahoe and Reno and shit, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, I texted him earlier in the week when I was doing something, and he's like, "I'm on a plane heading to Tahoe." I was like, "Nice." He's like, "Yeah, we've been on the runway for like 2 hours." I'm like, "Good luck."
That's so funny. Did he win any money?
Huh? I don't know. I haven't talked to him yet. I'm going to find out. I'll find out and see if he won anything next week, and I'll give you an update on Ross Factor.
Ross Factor. I really like Ross Factor. He's hilarious. Yeah. And he's lucky. He can tell me what games to play, but not.
He can't always win on them, but he'll let you know which one you'll get a little hit on.
Yeah, I know. He did.
He'll go over to it and lose $100. But when are you coming down here next? You said I know you got your
February.
February. Oh yeah. Did we figure out if it was right when I was leaving?
No, it's the Seth.
Oh, second week. So the 6th through the
first week.
The first starts on a Wednesday.
No. So it's that next week. Then cool. After that.
All right. Well, then maybe we'll. I mean, we got plenty of podcasts between now and then, but yeah, we'll be able to get some little talking stick night in there.
The 4th through the 10th.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, we'll definitely get down to the stick then.
And you're about that the next week, Ian?
Yep. Valentine's Day we head out, and then the show's the day after Valentine's Day, and then as of right now, they only have 2 U2 shows left after that, Saturday and Sunday. So we are seeing one of the first of the final 3 shows, unless they can't extend it much more. They've got to be making room for the next act to come in.
That's probably it. I would guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Anything else, Russ Factor?
I think that does it for us this week.
All right. Make sure to check out our sponsors, LinnyLink.com and ChunkyMonkeyDesigns.com for all of your needs. We thank our sponsors. Russ Factor, thanks for the production of the show. We thank each and every one of you members greatly for all the memberships, all of the funding. Becky Personality LLC, thank you for your 9-month membership. It's fantastic. But everybody, make sure to follow Russ Factor Show on Twitch and YouTube. Mm-hmm. Russ does a big show every Friday.
TikTok
what are
as
you
well.
Talk about this week? TikTok?
I don't know. We got the Game Awards nominees were announced this week, so we're gonna go over those a little bit. Nothing really much planned this week, so I'd love to play more COD on the show, but you know, I like to change it up for the rest of the gang.
When I tuned in last Friday,
big technical difficulties.
Some technical difficulties.
The Elgato was acting up. You've been there.
I've been there on the whole technology tip.
Yeah.
The whole technology tip. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Make sure to hit that thumbs up on your way out. Listen to us anywhere podcasts are found. Anchor.fm for the host. We appreciate it. Google Play, Apple Podcast, Spotify. If you've got it, like, subscribe, all of those good things. It does means the world to us. For your support. Yeah. All right, Russ Factor. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Oh, bye.
Goodbye.